What is going on, guys? Welcome back, YouTube, to another video here on epicseven, here with Fort Missouri Gaming. And today, guys, I'm going to be going over how you guys could effectively farm the new battle event. Why is it I can't remember what it's called? Okay, Dagger's Cigars Challenge? Dagger's Cigar Challenge? Sure, we'll go with that. I know, you guys can crucify me in the comment section down below if I'm mispronouncing as always, because you guys know I suck at pronunciation with this game, because they have to make the word so complicated. But anyway, first let's go over some units you guys can bring. The main boss is going to be haste, and he is fire, obviously. So on a water team will be fine because there is no really threatening earth units, so you're not going to be at any kind of typing disadvantage. You are going to fight Phyllis, which is going to be a dark unit, and he does do a barrier. So obviously, you guys know when we talk barriers that immediately the top DPS unit to bring for this event is going to be the girl Kisei. Now, obviously, she is a 5-star hero, so if you don't have her, there are other alternatives. But because of her S1, 70% increase of damage on barriers, she is going to murder Phyllis very, very badly. So she is definitely the top DPS unit I feel to bring for this event. She's also going to do super effective damage against haste. Pretty much the way she works with me is how frequent her S3 comes up. She actually is going to be able to keep haste off of his like S2 and S3 pretty consistently because of her increase in cooldown. So depending on how you obviously have yours built, if she's pretty fast and has some decent effectiveness, then her S3 is going to land more often with that effect chance. So granted, but you know, she's just a very, very good unit for this event. And then she has Dark Scar, which does some penetration and AoE. And both fights do have multiple enemies, so the S2 is still very useful as well. So she's a very good unit to bring. Free to play now, Yuna is another great option as well, because she is going to give you that speed increase, that attack increase. She has that nuke, you know, being able to nuke haste down, being fire element, that's going to do a lot of damage. So if you guys have her, she's a great unit to bring. Obviously, Angelica is amazing. She pretty much put her barrier up on her S3, and I pretty much was almost untouched. And I'll do a simulation round with you guys, even though I've already done my 10 runs. So, and I'm not going to farm the artifact, FYI. But obviously, Angelica is probably the best healer in the game, and the fact that she has type advantage on the boss, meaning she's just not going to take very much damage at all. Pretty much any way you guys built her, she's a great unit to bring as well. Clarissa is another good unit. Is a natural 4-star, but a lot of people do have her. She has her S1 defense break. I don't even have mine skilled up yet. But I'm just waiting to see what I pull later today in stream to see if I'm going to go full on with my Mulligaras on her. But she has a defense break that if you skill it up to S4, it is going to have a 50% chance to defense break for 2 turns, which is crazy good. Keep in mind, this will trigger on dual attacks. So if you get her friendship up, you know, things like that, that have her a more often chance to dual attack, she can hit that defense break very consistently. With the AoE, her rage mechanic will also proc pretty well. So I did use her in my team comp. Very, very good. And then she has an AoE bleeding as well. So she's a great unit to bring as well. Terran Guard, obviously for defense break, very, very good. Free to play unit. I believe Misty Chain's a very notable unit as well. Because she has a revive on allies. She has an 80% chance to decrease attack. Very, very useful. And then also has an S1 heal to all allies of damage. So kind of similar to Requiem Roar, but being type advantage and being a natural 3-star water unit, she's very, very obtainable. So a lot of you guys should probably already have her. Aether is another possible unit you guys could bring as far as for healing. So she recovers all allies and casts for 2 turns with spirit power amount, recovers portion of the caster's health, and barrier strength is proportional to the attack. So very, very good unit to bring as well. That's free to play. Obviously, you guys know we got to talk about Diane. Diane, obviously, when is she not good, right? When is she not good? So obviously very good. It's going to pump. It's going to do barriers. It's going to dispel debuffs. You know, all that good stuff that you guys always want to see happen. So obviously, very, very good unit to bring. Tywin's another awesome unit to bring as well, because he does have a defense break, has an increase in defense of the caster for 3 turns. So he can be in your front line, taking a lot of those hits. And then he has increased attack and crit hit chance for the caster and an ally for 2 turns. So if you're bringing him in, like I said, Kisei, or whatever your other main DPS unit is, maybe it be Clarissa, maybe even Says, you know, that's going to help you guys out as well. And then also it's a 50% chance to dispel 1 debuff as well. So, or to dispel 1 buff, I'm sorry, to dispel 1 buff. So I can't remember if Haste does do buffs, or if Kali does, because you fight both of them. Or I'm not sorry, Kali Sid. I'm not sure if they do buffs to themselves, so I'd have to check that, but still, he's still a great unit for his S3 and S2. You guys could bring Xeno as well. I don't think they're immune to silence, so he's applicable as well. I know they're going to probably be immune to stun, but and he has bleeding as well. So he's a decent unit, obviously free to play if you guys played the last event. So those are my recommendations for the mono water. Obviously I could go through every element, and the video could be a bajillion years long. So, but basically, guys, it's a very, very easy event, even on Hell. And if you guys can't do Hell, then obviously just do hard. I mean, obviously you guys want to try to clear Hell, even if you have to manual, because you guys will get a gold transmit stone if you guys clear Hell difficulty once. But if you can just sneak by it one time, you don't feel like you want to auto it or manual Hell if you guys aren't there yet with your team comps, then obviously you guys can stick to farming hard or normal, because no matter what, you clear it 10 times, you're going to get that 1 copy of the artifact. Apparently the drop rate for this on Hell is supposed to be 20%, but I ran it 7 times, and I didn't get a single drop. So I don't really know about that. So let's go ahead and hop in here, and we'll go ahead and let the music play out for you guys, and we'll go ahead and, oh whoops, well, let's please the right team. That's my farm team. So let's do that right. Alright. So here we go. Alright, so this is the team, like I said, this is actually my Wyvern farming team, so it's the exact same team I use for Wyvern. I just threw it in there, I autoed it, and it did fine. So let's go ahead and hop in there, and guys, enjoy the fight, and hope this all helps you guys out. And if you guys are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, like and comment the video if you guys did like today's video, and I will see you guys tonight for a massive summoning stream for Tammy. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out, guys.
Please save us. The dawn is quietly blazing. I'll kill you, and you, and you! Light that rules the dawn. Death is your repentance. My goddess. You disrespect me. I will silence everything. Enveloping light of the dawn. My goddess, grant me the power to extinguish the evil. Give me strength. Let the goddess lead the way. The path once tread by the goddess will be covered. Here, let's go. Please, save us. Help! Not too late. Are you ready?
I'll deal with it.
Polygon illuminated. Right. The dawn is quietly blazing. My goddess, granting the power to extinguish the evil. My goddess, beautiful silver Dagger.
Let's not let this drag on. End it now.
I'll kill you, and you, and you!